For the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. Dear brothers and sisters, today in the Gospel we see a very important message through Jesus' words to not only just understand the meaning of it, but also to try to penetrate the mysteries of it, which are always difficult. But most of all, it's to be one with Jesus and get a feel for what he must have felt as he walked away from the northern part of Israel all the way down on his final journey to go to Jerusalem. In Mark's Gospel, immediately before the Gospel that we have just read, Jesus makes the third prediction of his passion, and you can see the mood that Jesus must have been in at this time. Seeing that he is on the path to his rejection, suffering and death on the cross was agonizingly painful. And so Jesus must have been very, very alone and looking for the consolation of the men he most loved, the 12 disciples. And given this kind of mood and he was thinking of death, two of them come up to him, two of his very favorites, James and John, the son of Zebedee. And instead of consoling him, instead of asking him what he really meant, the Gospel tells us today, they said, "Teacher, we want you to do for us whatever we ask of you." And Jesus is so disappointed because they are thinking of power and glory and praise and all these great wonderful things, and he is thinking of his own death. And to add to this pain, Jesus hears his disciples squabbling over who will be the greatest among them. They are jealous. They too want to be the first place at the table. They too want to be honored. They too want power. They too are in the competition game seeking the authority of the world. However, the authority of God that Jesus offers is not in domination, but in loving, which we can find in the quiet accompaniment and in the silent presence with the Lord. And so Jesus explains it to them. And he explains it to them in these words: "Rather, whoever wishes to be great among you will be your servant, and whoever wishes to be first among you will be the slave of all. For the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many." He comes in silence and in quietude and in love and in caring. And if you listen and listen, you can hear his word. Let us therefore not be people looking for acceptance of authority of this world, but deepen our relationship with the Lord by our quiet and silent presence. Let us learn to love the way the Father loves us, who is a giver and not a taker. Let us ask for this grace this Lent to help us see this mystery in quietness of his authority unraveling as he gave up his life on the cross. Amen.